She's a teacher of humanity, and she understands the world and different people's perspectives of the world.
I know the concept of world peace is kind of cliche, but she's a person who also educates people on the facts behind everything and what you can do and how policymakers around the world can help.
In Tanzania, there's a lot of generosity and hospitality that goes along with their culture. So you find that everybody is generally welcoming and they are proud of who they are.
Carrie Elliott is a teacher's teacher. She is fantastic. She is enthusiastic, she is committed, she connects to her students, parents, to the community.
And she sees that it's not just about, Illinois, it's not just about the Midwest, but it's really about a global effect. So when we were looking at a way of challenging our musical students, and we decided to do Aida, I was like, oh, Carrie, it would be really kind of cool if somehow we can partner. In my need for costumes, we feed some of your students and their parents in Africa. They're now wearing those with so much more pride, and in their mind that they know it helped to feed some kids in Africa.
The whole goal of this is to sell as many dresses as possible.
Prom on a Dime was initiated by Carrie to raise money to get educational materials for the school in Tanzania. From that, it went to the village needed a well.
So teachers and students bring in dresses and accessories that they don't need anymore, and we set up a little boutique.
And Carrie was able to fundraise enough to get a well done.
She used to not want to interact with other people. When the mom would pick her up, she would cry, and she wouldn't want to be touched. This past January of 2010, we started an autism awareness program in Tanzania.
And she worked with our kids here at NEA High School that had autism. She worked with the parents and the children and prepared a video to take with her to Tanzania.
We were shocked and amazed when over 100 people showed up and packed our little 2-room schoolhouse.
Carrie fits the criteria of international peace perfectly. Her whole countenance is one of peace and one of just wanting to serve and getting people involved here, but also going and giving of herself.
Everything she does in her life is about bringing people together.
To be raising funds back in the United States, to be connecting with business partnerships so that they can be drilling a well and bringing fresh, safe water to that school and that community. That's Carrie Elliott.
She makes you want to be a better person. She's totally influenced me in what I plan on doing in the future, and I hope to change people's lives just like she does.
Education Association and the NEA Human and Civil Rights Committee for this great honor. I would also like to thank Ardeen Harris for nominating me, Jillian Swinford and Moira Madonna for helping to create our nonprofit Empowerment, and my family for supporting me. Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." After going to Tanzania, I realized that there is no truer statement. I came back knowing that not only could I help the students there, but I could also help my students here to understand the hardships faced by others. This year, students, staff, and people all around the world helped to raise funds for the Kilimahewa community. Thanks to a sabbatical granted by my school, I will spend the next year in Tanzania working with the kids of Kilimahewa and helping them. I've sold everything I own, and I'm using all of my own funds to make this trip possible. And I hope that while I'm there, I'll be able to continue the cultural exchange projects that we've started throughout the last 3 years. I accept this award on behalf of both my students here in America and the students I have in Tanzania for always being willing to open their hearts and minds to each other. Thank you.